telling your children how poor you are. I get it. You do not have enough. The economic situation is not so favorable, but you just have to stop telling your children how poor you are. Stop saying it in their ears. Stop saying it consistently. I know parents who are struggling financially. I used to say the things to their children when advising or when trying to advise. You know our condition. They say things like, you know our condition. You know where you are coming from. You know that your father does not have anything. Sometimes they say, when they try to caution their child from playing in a place where a car is parked, I've seen a parent say, see, if you play there and mistakenly you break the windscreen, they will sell you, they will sell me, they will sell your dad, they will sell all of us in this family, and it cannot bite. Please stop using phrases like that. Stop telling your children that you are poor. Stop it. And this is the reason, because when you tell your children that you are poor, they will eventually be what they hear. They will become what they hear. You are saying it every day or consistently that they are poor, they are poor, they are poor. Their mind will absorb it that they are poor. Their mind will absorb it that they are poor. Right from being a child, you keep saying, telling them that you are poor, you are poor. They will accept it. They will begin to think about being poor. They'll begin to think about being poor, and they can only do things like poor people. Their mind will not be able to expand. They will not dream big. When we talk about dreaming big, it is not for children that have been told separately that they are poor and their mind have been conditioned. So when you say you are poor, you are conditioning your child mind. You are conditioning your child mind, and they will eventually be what you've been conditioning them to be. So stop saying you are poor to your child. Another reason why you should not tell your child you are poor is to become a part of their self-concept. Whenever they see something that is expensive, even growing into adulthood, they say, my dad's menu. You know, automatically their mind has been conditioned, their subconscious has absorbed the fact that they are poor, and it will be difficult for them to break free. It will be difficult for them to break free and succeed in life. So stop telling your child you are poor. Mind you, your responsibility as a parent is to provide for your child. So if you, as that major provider from the early stage of your child life, have disappointed them and you've said severally that you are poor, how do you expect them? How do you expect them to become rich? Like, tell me, how do you expect them? If their major provider, their parents who brought them to the world, the first voice they heard say they are poor and they repeat it and it has become a part of their mind, how do you expect them to do better in life? It's not going to happen. So what do you do? Even though you are poor, let me tell you, your children know it. They can see it. They are not unaware of the situation. They can see that, oh, my mom can't afford this, my dad can't afford this. They know it. But you do not have to keep saying it. As much as they know it, when you do not keep saying it, you're not conditioning them. Instead, they'll begin to dream big. Oh, I will be great in life. My parents have suffered enough. I will be great. They'll begin to think of, how great they'll become in life and make their parents proud of them. So, whenever you want to advise your child and you are tempted to say you are poor, what do you say? Go the positive route. Tell your children that you know how rich we are. No, but everything will be fine. But you just have to be careful with things like this, because at this time you might not be able to afford it, or at this time it is not right. Or don't just focus. In fact, don't focus on the fact that you cannot afford something. Like, this thing is really it really gets to me when I see children who have been conditioned. When you hear some children speak, you will know that their parents have said it into their mind. Their mind have absorbed the fact that they are poor and they can never be rich. The children will say things like, you see those people, those girls, those ones are rich. Oh, I'm like, so what makes you think you can't be rich? What makes you think you can't be better than even these people you are pointing at that they are rich? So, begin to speak greatness into your child life. Begin to call them names like, oh, my governor, my president, my doctor, my this, my that. When you realize that your child is interested in a particular profession and they are so serious about it, and you want to talk to them, use those words. Maybe your child is so interested in being an engineer. I say, hey, my engineer, how are you today? Do you get it? That's where you're making them dream big, you're making them see big, you're making them see things that they can eventually become. So stop it. Stop telling your children that you are poor. Stop conditioning their mind to poverty. Stop breeding in them. Stop sowing the seed of poverty in your child's life. Just stop it. Don't sow the seed of poverty, because you might not be able to get to the root of it to uproot it. And you just begin to wonder, why is my child not doing well? Why is my child always thinking low? You caused it all by yourself. Yes, you caused it all by yourself. So stop conditioning your children to becoming poor. Speak great things, see great things, and they will become it. I hope you got value from this video. I hope you learned something. Thank you so much for watching. I honor your presence here. Do well to like, subscribe, and share. Until I see you in my next video. Bye for now.